All right, what's happening, crew? It's time for another Get Better Instantly. This one's a little bit more of a PSA for when you come visit Northwest Arkansas and you come ride really cool trails here in Bella Vista.
Are you ready to get better instantly?
Okay, so today we're talking about the interesting surface that you might find when you're riding any of the trails here in Bella Vista, be it Little Sugar, Back 40, Blowing Springs, all those things. The trail can get loose, okay? And I'm talking loose. Well, you might have spots where there's actual dirt and traction, but then you're gonna have spots where it's like you're riding on little marbles, other spots where you're riding on actual rocks that can knock you off your path. It's okay though, I'm gonna tell you how to deal with it in a few simple steps. All right, first thing is, get bigger tires. All the time I see people with these really small XC tires and they're like, I need fast rolling, man, I need KOMs. I'll tell you what, it's really hard to get a KOM when you got a flat. Run something a little bit more substantial, knobby wise, and then maybe something with a little bit stronger sidewall. I also run Cushcore, and the reason for Cushcore is I can run a little bit lower pressure, get some more damping or suspension out of my tire when I'm on these interestingly surfaced trails. Next thing you're gonna do is bring tire plugs, and don't bring one, bring many tire plugs. I usually carry, no joke, like 7 or 8, and the reason is they're not always for me. They're usually for somebody else, either that I'm riding with or that I run along. You can set them up on the mule mount on the bar, that's one cool way to do it, or just get a package of them, throw them in your pocket, and make sure you have an inflator, some CO2, all that other good stuff. And yeah, make sure that your tires have sealant so the plug will actually work. All right, last thing is knee pads. I see so many people out here riding, they don't have knee pads on. I'll tell you what's not fun is having to get stitches on day one of a 4-day trip, and then you can't ride for the rest of it. Find some knee pads that you like. I dig these. These are the Sam Hill Light from 7 IDP. I like these because they're low profile and you hardly even know they're there when you're riding. Okay, last thing we're gonna talk about is a little bit of technique. So when you're dealing with a spot like this, for example, super loose, tight switchback turns, all the time I see people come in, they get in the back seat and they try to steer the bike through the turns. You don't want to do that because when you get in the back seat and try to steer the bike through, you get a little bit too much steering angle and you pull weight off the front, and that's when that washout occurs. What you want to do is you want to come in, not low in the turn, you want to come in high, drop that outside foot and get the bike leaned over. Then you get your hips out, weight that outside foot, guide with the inside hand, so the bike's leaned over matching the berm, but your body's upright. When you lose traction, you just kind of float with it. So there you go. Hopefully those tips helped you out. If you have more questions, drop them down below in the comments. I'm always happy to answer. Take some time, do a little bit of research on the other videos that we have done here up in the beautiful Bella Vista area. And if you want to get better at this, do some private coaching. Man, we've done a few sessions up here. They've worked out really well. Hit the website www.rideseriesmtb.com. We also have some more clinics coming up. From beautiful Bella Vista, we're on the Little Sugar side. This is down under, so I think I'm gonna go get down on some more of this trail. Peace out, dumpers.